got our top 3 plays for you. Check them out.
Number 2. Number 1.
The Celtics have the lead, but not by much. They decided to make a statement in the opening half, and they did it by throwing down dunk after dunk after dunk. I think the rim is still shaking. These are the guys getting buckets for the Boston Celtics. The Warriors are still very much in this matchup. What really stood out to me was the way they did their scoring. That being from long range. The majority of their points came from shots taken beyond the arc. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Golden State Warriors.
Game track. Blocks.
Very physical basketball in the first half from these squads. Lots of block shots and some great defensive intensity.
Player.
Kyrie Irving was lighting up the scoreboard in the first half, and I'm not sure the defense will be able to figure out what it'll take to slow him down. He looks like he's in a zone. All right, back to the second half. I'll see you after the game.
Celtics have it. To Irving.
Hey, you got the screen right, screen right, screen right.
Here comes the screen.
Right there.
Inside, he scores. Jay, you've known Kyrie Irving since he was a young man growing up in New Jersey. He's overcome a lot of obstacles, chief among them staying healthy and on the floor.
Yeah, Ed, he's been battling injuries since his freshman year of college, but the beautiful thing about Kyrie Irving is that he always loves the big stage. Making the game-winning shot in Game 7, he will continue to do so when he surrounds himself with great, inspiring leaders with the likes of such Kobe Bryant.
Hayward. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
It's Curry controlling the offense. Sizing up the defense to Thompson. Going to launch beyond the arc. Missed it.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Knocked loose. Shot from the lane won't go. Rejected by Tatum. Irving with the basketball. Lead stands at 7. Won't go down.
People do not realize the brilliance of the coaching in this league. The small adjustments made defensively has made all the difference in the second half.
Horford. To Hayward. Stuffs it down with authority.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
To Curry. Can't connect. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Irving brings the ball up court. To Jaylen Brown. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Tough shot there for Jaylen Brown. No good.
Welcome to the roller coaster ride of basketball. Just because you are knocking down those open looks in the first half doesn't mean you're going to knock them down all game long.
Here's Irving into the front court. Up 5. Irving to Horford. Turned away by Bell.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Oh, Jaylen Brown above the rim. We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. Blood coming in for both sides. Curry, pass to Cousins, down low, and a throwdown. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Isolation.
Boston with the basketball. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to do with the defender all over you. Baseline drive. And he's fouled. A couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
This drives me nuts when I see fouls like that being called in a close game. Sometimes you just got to let them play, ref.
He missed the first one. And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one. Durant across the timeline. The deficit is 6. Up and perfect. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Livingston to Curry. Beyond the arc for 3. Had made his first couple, but he misses there. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. What more does this guy have to prove?
He has everything to prove because he's not trying to prove it to you behind the screen, watching this game, playing this game. He's trying to prove it to himself, Kevin Durant, every day that he is the greatest to ever put on an NBA uniform.
Warriors basketball to Curry. Fires the 3, and Stephen Curry, the fastest release in the NBA, hits the 3.
For average shooters, that's not a great shot. But for a great shooter, that's a good look.
To Rozier. From long range, Terry Rozier. Not necessarily a shot, knocks down the 3.
Look, I'm not the one to hate. I'm the prime example of a bad decision that turned out well.
Livingston, down for Curry. Oh, Baines with the rejection.
And it's not just about blocking shots, it's about the physicality of the game. How about on all these down screens, your bigs are bumping these guys off the screen, allowing you to catch up to the play defensively. That's why you're playing so well.
Rozier into the front court. They can get a 2-for-1 if they hurry. No good. Defense catching a break there. Out of bounds. Last touch by the Celtics. It remains Warrior basketball. Whistle sounds. We have a tie-up. Jump ball. Oh, it's been scrappy. Let's see who can take the jump. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Celtics have it. From the painted area, won't go down. Off the iron, no good. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors. Deep three at the buzzer. Defense all over Rozier. Can't connect. 3 quarters complete with the Celtics in front. This has been a battle thus far. A 1-point game as we get things back going here in the 4th. To Durant. And he's fouled. He's going to the line for 2.
I'm watching the coach's reaction right now, and I'll tell you, he's not going to be happy about that. The game comes down to the micro details. That wasn't a part of the plan right there.
Knocks down the first. And gets both to drop at the line.
Hey, come set me one.
Ball's controlled by Boston. To Horford. Tatum. And he knocks it down.
And watching all these great shooters on the floor at once, it almost mesmerizes me. It's like you're watching the shot in slow motion. The backspin, it gives off the feel that the ball's going in every time.
Livingston across the timeline. His guys find themselves trailing by a bucket. Throws it down.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2" guard. Scary.
To Marcus Smart. Defense making the ball handler work. Deep right corner. To Horford. Tatum. No good. That's great defense. To Durant. He connects. Sometimes you just have to go out there and make a tough play.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in a defensive end, when there is a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
Curry to Cousins. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Horford to Hayward. Here comes the screen. To Horford. Cousins up to block the shot.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Runner's good there.
Curry, obviously the greatest shooter we've ever seen. Yeah, I said it. But he's so good at driving and using his body to shield off the contact.
Now the Warriors gonna call a timeout. That's their first. Leaves them with 1 remaining the rest of the way. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. To Durant. To Sean Livingston. Ball's tied up. We'll get a jump ball. After the tie-up, they'll throw it up and see who gets the possession. Kyrie Irving controlling the offense. For three, and the rebound taken by Iguodala. Down low to Cousins. Oh, emphatic slam.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. To Horford. Rocking the rim.
I said this on draft night, that Jason Tatum was the most special player in the draft. Granted, I didn't know about Donovan Mitchell, but it's hard to believe that Philadelphia traded this pick away so the Celtics can have a future star.
And a pass stolen by Boston.
Tie ball game. Make this possession count.
Hayward nails the trifecta.
And the three-point shot of the offense applies so much pressure on the defense, you can no longer build your teams inside out. The new way, you build your team outside in.
To Durant. Wide open. Too easy. You can't give him that look.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
Here's a chance from long range. Rebound Horford. Rozier shot no good. Iguodala to bring it up. His guys now down by a point. And Kevin Durant, all in one motion, hits it off the catch and shoot.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
And scores. We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State. That's going to be their second of the final 3 minutes. No more the rest of the way. Steve Kerr gets some new personnel on the floor. Thompson to Durant. Oh, Horford up to block the shot.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Thompson. Curry. Over and back. Hayward. To Horford. Goes to the left side. Rozier. Not getting the bounce. Hayward. Curry with the ball. They work it down to Cousins. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. Good luck keeping up with that.
Did you see that jump? It was as quick as a pogo stick.
Nothing going here on that drive. Al Horford going to the line to shoot two.
No. I'll tell you, the team that makes the little mistakes, like committing unnecessary reach-in fouls like that, will be the team that ends up with the L.
Nope, first one does not go. Misses the second as well. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Leads a bucket. Down low, Boogie. Oh, emphatic slam. Timeout Boston. They'll need a quick shot and then likely a quick foul in what is now a two-possession game. Irving. He engulfed him that time.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Whistle blows, intentional foul.
Okay, now look over to the sideline and see what the staff is trying to draw up on the next play. That's good clock management thus far.
And he connects on the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Gets off the 3. And hits the lead 3 at the buzzer, but it's not going to be enough. This game is all over. It's the Warriors who get the victory as they win this one by 3. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
David Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Warriors did what great teams do best: finish. What really stands out for me is how many three-pointers were scored. Everyone in the arena should have been given a free umbrella for the way they made it rain from long range. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Golden State Warriors. The Celtics just couldn't close this one out. This loss is sure to be all the more bitter because of how well they shot from beyond the arc. Their percentage from three-point range was outstanding. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Boston Celtics.
Game track. 3-point shooting.
Each of these teams were solid with their long-range shooting. So by extension, they were pretty poor with their perimeter defense. Closing out on shooters must always happen, whether you're tired or not.
Player of the game.
Boogie Cousins was aggressive today with his scoring, getting his points right at the basket. He put down a crazy number of dunks in today's matchup.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in this game. These are the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
That does it for us. On behalf of the rest of the crew, good night.